Hey, it's Jung. I have another movement of the day post for you. Today's model I'm going to call driver's ab as opposed to driver's ed. Haha. So it is another pairing, which I love. And then this is another pairing with driving. However, in this case, we're not doing two things just because we can do them at the same time. In this case, we're actually taking advantage of the position of driving as well as the car seat design in opposition to a regular seat or a type of chair. And the point of it is to kind of train our own body to act as its own girdle. All right, so what we're going to compare to the car seat is a non-car seat. All right, so this is, for example, a chair that you might, let's say this is an office chair where you're sitting for a longer period of time or a long period of time like you might in a car, and most of the time it's a flat back, flat seat, of course, and the encouragement would be to be sitting upright for posture, maybe 90-90, both feet on the floor, as opposed to a car chair. So a car chair, normally you have, of course, the cush on both the seat and the back, but normally you would have a slight lean backwards for one, and then where the seat and the back come together, it actually is sort of encourages sort of a scooping under effect, so a slight pelvic tuck as you sit in it, which is exactly what we're looking for. And as you sit down and you have that foot extended, that position kind of is a isolated way to encourage engagement of your lower abs. So yes, we normally do engage the lower abs by raising the legs up. We also engage our abs by bringing our upper body towards our abs, but in this case, because we're driving and we're forced to keep our upper body and the lower body fixed on the driving part, it allows us to just kind of do a mild isolation through the abs. So taking advantage of the position in the car seat, the ab engagement simply is to try to think about pressing your abs towards the back seat of the car. And because of the design of the seat, you're not going to end up pressing yourself, so hard that you end up changing your body position on the top and becoming more upright or leaning forward or anything like that. So it's mild. I would say maybe like 50% engagement. So as opposed to a more ab specific exercise where you're purposely contracting and also probably engaging either your upper or lower body or both. In this case, we're going to do a mild engagement, and that allows us to also hold that or practice that for more prolonged periods of time. So the goal is that you get used to doing this more than not, so that as you're doing other activities and holding other postures, that you're able to do it there as well. And that gives you a better basis from which, when you are called to do a more intense core bracing for an exercise or a certain movement, then you're basically ready. You're ready to fire that core and to help protect your lower back and your posture for the long term and for injury prevention. And the fact that you are, building your own girdle as far as the visual effect of a flatter stomach as well is a benefit. Basically a way to kind of hold yourself together. All right, so give it a try. This is Jen signing off, reminding you to start where you are, do what you can, use what you have, and move something.